Number 17. The table shows the amounts Sheldon and Jenna paid for electricity in their apartments each month for the last 6 months. Electricity expenses. Month. Amount Sheldon paid, amount Jenna paid. Based on the table, which statement is true about the amounts Sheldon and Jenna paid for electricity during these 6 months? A. Only Sheldon's electricity expense was a fixed expense. B. Only Jenna's electricity expense was a fixed expense. C. Both Sheldon's electricity expense and Jenna's electricity expense were variable expenses. D. Both Sheldon's electricity expense and Jenna's electricity expense were fixed expenses. Number 18. The number of each kind of flower in a vase is shown. Daisies, roses, tulips. Which expression can be used to find the fraction of flowers in the vase that are daisies or tulips? 6/6 plus 5/5, 4/4 plus 5/5, 6/15 plus 5/15, 4/15 plus 5/15. Number 19. Hayden drew a polygon that has exactly 2 right angles. Which of these could be the polygon Hayden drew? A right triangle, a right trapezoid, rectangle, rhombus. Number 20. The counter shows the number of times a website has been visited. Counter. 724,356. What is the value of the digit 4 in this number? F 400, G 40, H 4, or J not here? Number 21. Greg sorted his collection of baseball cards. Greg will give 1/5 of his collection to his brother. Greg will sell 4/10 of his collection to a card shop. Which statement is true? Greg will have exactly half his collection left. Greg will sell more than half his collection to a card shop. Greg will have less than half his collection left. Greg will give more than half his collection to his brother. Number 22. The frequency table shows the number of times some people visited a movie theater last year. Movie theater visitors. Number of visits. Number of people. Which set of data could the frequency table represent? Number 23. This model can be shaded to represent the fraction 7/4. Which number sentence represents 2 different ways that 7/4 can be represented with shaded fractions on the model? Number 24. Sandy purchased 2 patio chairs that cost $57.65 each and a table that cost $146.22. What's the total cost of these items? Number 25. Which angle has a measure closest to 95 degrees? Number 26. A teacher put 378 marbles into 9 containers. He put the same number of marbles into each container. How many marbles did the teacher put into each container? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 27. Kate's pen is 13 7/10 centimeters long. Which mixed number is equivalent to 13 7/10? Number 28. A business earned $96 for one job and $78 for a second job. The money was divided equally among the 3 partners who owned the business. Which strip diagram represents M, the amount of money each partner received? Number 29. An office had 3 baskets of letters ready to be mailed. The first basket was 2/10 full, the second basket was 3/6 full, and the third basket was 1/5 full. Which comparison is true? Number 30. The model represents Norman's rectangular backyard garden. Norman will plant carrots in the rectangular section of the garden labeled carrots in the model. What's the area in square feet of the section where Norman will plant carrots? Number 31. The stem and leaf plot shows the number of tickets Stephen won when he played games at a carnival. Number of tickets won, stem, leaf. 9, line 6 means 96 tickets. What is the total number of tickets that Stephen won at the carnival? Number 32. Oscar draws 2 lines on his paper. The lines are always 1 inch apart and do not intersect. Which term can be used to name what Oscar drew? F. Perpendicular lines. G. Parallel lines. H. Intersecting lines. J. Line segments. Number 33. The table shows a relationship between the input numbers and the output numbers generated by a number machine. Number machine, input, output. Which number machine shows the same relationship as the one shown in the table? A. Input plus 14, output. B. Input times 15, output. C. Input times 8, output. D. Input plus 1, output. Number 34. Melanie had 2 $10 bills, 1 $5 bill, 4 dimes, and 6 pennies. Then she bought a fruit cup for $2.19. How much money did Melanie have after she bought the fruit cup? Be sure you have recorded all your answers on the answer document.